Okay, got a big loop planned today. I'm going to run through the fire zone that I watched a lot of the summer. So this will be really looking forward to this. I can pull it off. I think that snow line's moved up just enough, and I can make this big run loop. And it looks to be a perfect day before probably catching some snow starting tonight in the next couple days. So I'm going to try to nab this loop before winter. Who knows? I might have another chance later on. But one year I came up here with a friend about this time of year, and we were post holing in like 3 or 4 feet deep snow on the top of the ridge up here. So I got to get down this bumpy road. This road, it's kind of interesting. I can't mountain bike on a wilderness trail, yet I can drive down this bumpy road that penetrates way deep into the wilderness. It seems like kind of a double standard there. You really want to protect wilderness. Why is there a corridor that goes way deep into it that everyone can drive basically to the middle of it? But look at me, I'm taking advantage of it. Bumping down the road. I'll be able to get a good run loop in. So I'll check back when I'm on the trail. I'm about 6 miles in, and I'm having to go. I've yet to see any fire. Kind of see I'm in ankle deep snow now, so it's slowed progress a little. Okay, here we go. After looking at this fire all summer, here's a burned out log. I'm actually inside the perimeter. Finally, it looks like there's a behind me up in there. There's some torching. Definitely didn't burn a lot in this area. Down below there you can see, yeah, some more extensive stuff. I'll be going through that shortly. But I made it, and I was all the way back there. That's where I was watching it from, and this is the closest I've been to it. But that's a really impressive how it cleaned up that log. Left that tree untouched. Don't even see much in the way of grass burnt in here. But yeah, down lower there, we're gonna get into it. Who knows? Maybe even see some flames. So I'm off the snow now, looks like, for the most part. It's a little stretch up there, so I should be able to start moving a little faster. Yeah, I'm fully in the fire zone, and I'm seeing some of the evidence of the so-called mosaic patterns. Interestingly, yeah, like none of this grass burned. Of course, it was pretty green when this was going through. It wasn't as brown as this. But yeah, here's a pocket burned hot up this slope, and then some beautiful trail maintenance. Oh, that's one reason I wanted to come in here. But yeah, like this tree, untouched, didn't even get on the bark or anything. It wasn't running on the ground much. It was just hopping around. But I am going to get into a section coming up here that definitely burned a lot hotter. I can see that. Cleaned up some stuff sitting on the ground here. Nice. Remember last time I came down this trail, there were some sections that were pretty bad with blowdown, so we'll see what I run into right now. But yeah, look at all these live trees here. This is looking very good. That was a spruce tree back there. Beautiful trail maintenance. Okay, a pocket of live here. Nice white bark pine, a little bit singed. But, and yeah, nice, big. What are those over there? Engelmann spruce. A couple twin big ones that survived the fire nicely. Yeah, so far, this is good. Burned hot right there. Trail's still rocky. It doesn't get a lot of use. Fire didn't solve any of that. That tree burned and dropped. You know, I was on watching this fire, kept hearing, I thought, with gunshots, but I was like, who's shooting their gun in there? But it was fairly certain it was these kind of big trees like that one there that just were dropping. It's kind of an interesting phenomenon. This is not a phenomenon, but yeah, see, left these little guys untouched, which some of those will be the future big guys now that it's opened up here. Because these ones here, some of those are going to fall. Doesn't look like that larch survived. Yeah, that one burned pretty good. But I'm in awe of this trail maintenance. This is sweet. I mean, I shouldn't say trail maintenance, it's hazard mitigation for the public. This is much easier coming down through than last time I was here. Still kind of grown in. And it burned up that slope. A couple white bark pine got it. Some bigger, older trees in here suffered some mortality. Yeah, we're gonna get to a section where it definitely burned hotter. Yeah, look at all these trees that fell over. I took out all the grass in here. Even messed up the trail some. Okay, I've rounded the corner on the trail. This was some of the stuff above is what I was watching torch the first day I was up here. I mean, up across over there. So I was kind of seeing it wrap around the corner here, and I was wondering what was happening with the trees. Lots of live stuff here. Stepped, there's a little pocket I think I could see from the at night burning. And it definitely burned hot along the ground here. But we're still in some live timber here. Yeah. Just wondering what it was going to do to these old ponderosas. Burned up that one all the way. I don't know if that one survived. Still looks like there's some green on it, but definitely burned all the way up the trunk there. Surprised there's still some moss left on these. Definitely burnt, but I can't believe it didn't burn that moss. Moss is such a good fire starter, yet it didn't even burn on that tree. That probably was a gunshot I heard right there. No, that one was. Oh yeah. It was a live tree at some point. Yeah, we need more of that. Whoa, look at that big old stump burnt out. Be sweet down here. I'll figure out how that rock got there. That is odd. It's like running on the beach here, except a little more supportive. This spot burned pretty hot here. I figure I had to drink some of the fire rolling off Wild Sheep Basin. It's got a little fill. Tastes great. A little snow and ice right there. It's hours later and I'm still moving through this fire, and I'm moving at a pretty good clip. And I can smell it. You can you go through a section that has nothing, and you smell the burn. And you come on to stuff like that. It really cleaned up the edges of the trail really good. Got rid of some of these small trees. Some logs burned all the way through, some just burned a little bit. Anyway, the trail's in great shape now. Great shape. If only I could mountain bike through here legally. Finally made it to the headwaters of the Minam River. Not the original headwaters. Some genius dammed it, the lake, so now it comes out of a different lake. But anyway, that's near the start of it. That trail was fast and direct, so I was moving, even though I wasn't really running, I was moving pretty quick up that. So into a little bit of snow, but it shouldn't be bad at the lake because it's not too much higher elevation than this. And then I got a leg buster. From there, I think I got about 8 miles left. I'm at 21 right now. So, almost to the high point. Not the high point of the trip, but the last high point. And then some bone jarring descending. Well, it is late in the year, but this is a pristine high mountain reservoir because of that dam on the other end. Kind of disappointing. Just more proof that wilderness really is not the pristine, untamed, wild thing that a lot of people have. So Hate to burst your bubble if you're sitting in the city thinking you can come up here and no one's ever been here, because we got a nice high mountain reservoir. Getting a snack here, little fig bar, and it is literally all downhill from here. Should get out of the snow pretty soon. Now, it was a long time ago I was here. I think I camped right over there and the lake was full. Because it was like, seems like it was, well, it was right after my boy was born. It was early June, I think. And I remember the lake being really full. It was iced over. I think we camped right over there, my brother and I. Quite a bit different. I must have not been that impressed because I haven't been back since. My son just turned 16, so that is a long hiatus. I remember jumping in. It was flowing out of the lock, the gate, floodgate, underneath the ice. It was flowing out of there, and we were jumping in there naked, freezing. Felt good. But we were hiking across the frozen lake, and there was avalanche debris everywhere off of Brown Mountain. It was a good experience, but haven't been back since. Okay, got back to the trailhead just before, actually in plenty of time. It was getting a little bit darker, but plenty of buffer there, and glad I got that in because this is something I've been wanting to do. That may have been one of my last windows to get that loop done, but I was trying to, I mean, when you're staring at a fire all summer, but you can't get over there and have a close look at it because you're kind of on lockdown at the lookout. I can only go so far. That was a bit out of reach. I really wanted to see it. And it just wasn't working out because right away there was snow up there, and it melted, and then it came back again. And anyway, pulled it off. Ended up, I think it was close to 30 miles total. In the end, my legs were pretty hurting at the end, but I was still running, finishing it off strong. And then this gal was there. Almost had to pull off a shat mission. She was going to come down this other ridge, and there's too much snow. She would have probably come down it, and I'd have run into her if she would have gotten hurt or something or lost. But anyway, she was talking to me quite a bit. Then she was bombing behind me there in her Westphalia, and I think I dropped her though. I'll wait up here. I don't blame her. She was probably trying to. We were the only ones up there. There was no one around, and so I don't know if she was just trying to keep up with me, just in case that thing breaks down. Trust me, I know from my childhood those Volkswagens are constantly breaking down. So I guess I'll wait up for her up here.